What's going on, everybody? Well, anybody in the chat right now? Ain't no everybody now. Everybody in the chat. Well, anyway, what's happening, man? Everybody, what's going on, Big? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right, Coach. How about you?
Yeah, man. Anyway, tonight, man, we're going to talk a little bit about the James Pearce Jr. situation, and we're going to talk about the best of all time pass rushers from the Falcons. We're not talking about the NFL. We're talking about the Falcons only. So, anyway, join the party, man. Like I said, let's have a little fun tonight. Got a lot of questions and so on and so on and so on. But we're going to make it fun. Me and that can do it. We can talk to ourselves. We know how to do it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Where we at right now? Anyway, like I say, man, we know the situation with James Pearce been in for the last couple of months. Got arrested back in December? I can't remember what month it was. Anyway, sometime after the season, so maybe March, February, whatever it was. And he's facing charges, but the charges was dropped. Well, not dropped, but he had to go through this little intervention program down in Florida to clear his name, pretty much. To clear the charges, not his name, but to clear the charges. And right now, we're in a dilemma. I'm gonna call it a dilemma with the Falcons, man. What I'm gonna ask you the first question. We're gonna go straight to the question. Why did it take the NFL so long to make this decision?
I would love to know that, Coach.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time.
Yes.
They're taking their time about making this decision. Question, is it putting the Falcons in a tough situation because they are not making a decision? Or are we just okay? Because I feel that by them doing that, it's putting a strain, I ain't calling it a strain, but putting a little pressure on what the Falcons can really do.
I can see that.
So,
but because of the activity that we've done in free agency,
mm-hmm.
It's not really, okay, I put it like this. Last year, mm-hmm. we had to have James Pearce Jr. Like, we needed him on the field. This year, we have pieces to where if, say they're taking their sweet time, trying to make a decision and all that, mm-hmm. and they don't decide until up until game one that they're going to suspend him. We have pieces in place that they can stand in until, just so happens that he gets a suspension.
True. But is this a normal process, or does this case feel a little different though?
I don't know if it feels. It kind of feels different. But we've seen other players with, that have had, worse situations.
But okay, true indeed. So what I'm saying is, you don't hear it on ESPN.
No, it's quiet.
it's too quiet. So that's why I said, does it feel different? You know what I'm saying? Because all these other guys, when they was getting in trouble, you heard it almost every day. Is it because the Falcons, they think the Falcons ain't about nothing, or they don't feel that James Pearce is important to the Falcons? You know what I'm saying? It has that strange feeling.
Well, I put it like this. We don't get that much publicity anyway.
True indeed.
But you would think that, okay, one of the teams that the whole world hates.
Mm-hmm.
You would think that if somebody does something wrong on that team, it would be blasted everywhere.
You would think so anyway, right? You would think
it's
so.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah. So
I think
with
it's being swept under the rug. That's why.
I feel this. That's why I brought this subject. That's why I brought this subject up today. But do you feel that the league owed the Falcons and the fan a timeline when this decision should be made?
Have they given a timeline to every person that's been,
No, they throw it on you when you throw it. This is what the NFL, they throw it on people right before the season starts.
Yeah.
Like days before the season start, and or right before the end of training camp.
Right.
Or the last game or something like that.
Preseason game or yeah.
Right. What's up, Upstate Josh? Welcome in, man. Appreciate you for being the first one to hit the chat today, man.
Josh?
We got other people in what's called. Hey, man, you guys can chime in on this, man. So don't be afraid to chime in.
Right. Come on in.
What's up, Mr. White?
Mr. White.
What's going on?
Hey. We're talking about this. Why is it taking the NFL so long to give us a decision about James Pearce Jr.?
Was this a non-practice?
Okay. I hear you. All right. What's up, Jerome?
What's going on, Jerome? Hey, let me know if you want the link.
What's up there, Lady C? But yeah, it just feels different. Like I said, it feels different. It doesn't feel the same as everything else.
Right.
All right. Now,
because all the checks done been cashed and the money's in the right place, all those that need to be quiet have been paid for.
Well, that could be what's going on. It could be what's going on.
Arthur Blank brought out the sweep.
He built them a house to give them all that free wood.
Oh,
I don't know what kind of wood he gave, but he gave it. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at that. All right, let's go to this next little step in here. Okay, fairness and due process. All right. Should the NFL wait till the legal process is completely before they issue discipline?
Now, what case we talking about?
We're on the same thing. This is all about James. This is the James Pearce topic right now. We got a couple more questions on that, baby.
I mean, my answer still remains the same. All the checks have been cashed. All the right people have been put in the right positions. I mean,
So what I'm hearing from you, Sam, I'm not saying this is what you're saying, but you don't think anything going to happen.
At this point in the situation, I think anything that's gonna happen has already happened.
But we have seen them wait to the. I mean, I said earlier, you have seen them wait to the last week of training camp to discipline.
Yeah. Even if it's that, you wait till last week of training camp to say, okay, he's gonna miss the first 2 games of the season.
Right. Okay. But is it fair? Okay, just say James comes out clean. However, this still considered the NFL personnel conduct policy. Of being arrested, they put you in that category anyway, right?
I mean, you do have the scenes of him and 9 other officers wrestling. So, I mean, you know.
Right. You couldn't take him down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, is it fair that they discipline players before they're convicted of the crime?
I mean, I guess it's according to the situation.
Because there's no, they call it domestic DV charge, right?
Mm. Oh, okay. It just sunk in what you're talking about. I mean, because a lot of stuff has been coming out from these officers' body cams.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my thing is, I didn't see no damage on that car. So this is all she said,
mm-hmm.
and nobody else said. Now, I ain't heard of a witness come out at all. No witnesses at all. Now, I'm sure there was the people around seeing something, right?
Mm-hmm.
But why no witness seeing this car get hit? You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So there's no sign of evidence. That's why everything is so hush.
Mm-hmm.
And the NFL ain't saying they doing no type of no part of no more investigating. I haven't heard anything. You know.
Well, Coach, you have to think about it from this standpoint. For a month and a half, he was the second story on CNN. You don't get much more high profile than that. All right, and then things have gone the way they have gone, and the stuff. You're right, and all the stuff, everything done, what happened, it done came out, audios and video, documented evidence to the contrary. So, I mean, the NFL is more like, because one thing about the NFL, they're about the shield. They're about the shield, and the shield was front and center. When you the second story on CNN, okay, you might as well be the first.
Yeah.
So and that's what it was for about 6 weeks. Now, everything has come out, and again, monies have changed hands, and people have been sent packing. She done got traded and stuffed off into a corner somewhere.
Oh, she traded? I don't know.
Yeah, LA shipped up out of there quick.
Oh, yeah, quickly.
And they sent it to Atlanta. Now just playing.
we don't want none of that.
Let me stop.
We don't want none of that.
That would have been crazy, wouldn't it? That would have been crazy, wouldn't it? Yeah.
So if you're looking at it from that perspective, the NFL is like, okay, we don't need to shine no more light on this. There's been plenty of light on this.
Right.
Enough. You know what I'm saying? And the young man, like we was talking about earlier on my show, if they were going anything substantial, if the NFL was going to do anything substantial to him, I don't think he would have been in camp.
I agree. I agree. All right.
Mm.
Let's move to this.
Mhm.
Let's move to my next little part of this.
Mhm.
Like I said, we got a couple more things on James Pearce, and we're gonna move into that pass rush situation. All right. Impact on the Falcons. How difficult is it for the Falcons to prepare for the season without knowing what James Pearce's status is? And I already mentioned this already. Listen to the music.
I don't think it's difficult at all. I mean, he's in camp. There's a certain particular amount of people that is with him on a daily basis.
He got a chaperone there.
Yep.
Who was that?
Fresh.
Oh, what's up, Fresh? I had to see whose name was. Let me see.
Yo.
What's going on?
Made it.
So what you're saying is that Atlanta should continue planning on playing Pearce if he was available.
That's how they're moving.
So there's a contingency plan.
I mean, I think by now he would have had a punishment by now.
That's what we're talking about.
Mhm.
That's what we're talking about now. But that's our hope right now. Because like I said, the NFL they move in mysterious ways, man.
Yeah. And Atlanta, from a PR perspective, Atlanta has handled it as to,
Oh yeah.
all right, perfect. Stefanski has handled those questions. Matt has handled those questions. Ian has handled those questions. Even when they tried to send them questions around Arthur, he handled it. It has been, okay, look, he knows what so we're aware of the situation. He knows what we expect of him, so on and so forth. Yeah, we're not, going to sit here and try to explain something that don't need to be explained. You know what I'm saying? And and they closed the door on it. You're not going to come into the interview, this press conference room, and try to throw 3 or 4 or 5 questions about James Pearce. No, they ain't doing that. They ain't doing that. They done answered all the questions they gonna answer on that. They have moved on.
Okay.
They should just be watching with their eyes and be able to tell.
Okay. Like I said, we're gonna get to these questions. Ain't gonna be hearing these questions all day. So, next one, league consistency. Have they been consistent in handling these cases of DV over the years?
I mean, first of all, what's up, everybody?
What's up, Jerome? I didn't see you popping either. Oh, God,
to get on in here. I mean, I think they kind of have, because I know more than likely, and maybe Fresh maybe remembers the Paul Tagliabue NFL.
Yep.
For the youngsters who don't remember Sir Paul, he was a lawyer. So back then, you had to be guilty, like within a reasonable doubt. Let's be real. Had we had Paul Tagliabue with the Michael Vick situation, I don't even think Vick gets suspended. It's
well,
early.
What's called a lawyer too, though. Both of them, even this guy, he's a lawyer too.
I thought Goodell was like a former FBI. I know he had something to do with like
law enforcement. Yeah, he had something to. I thought he was a lawyer too. I could be wrong, but I thought he was a lawyer too.
Now, when it's heinous and it's on camera, like with Ray Rice, and what's the other guy that the kid that was with the Browns and the Chiefs, the running back, what was his name?
Hunt. Kareem Hunt. Yeah.
Kareem Hunt.
And see, like what OG was saying earlier on his show, the James Pearce situation just looked bad. But see, now when that body cam came out and it's proven that he didn't hit the cop, he just pulled off. We all know how policemen are. They will embellish things so certain crimes and charges will stick. But also, like as you were saying earlier, once you being honest with Mr. Blank and let him know all the facts, that's what saved James Pearce's career, in my opinion. If he kept lying, or if he was lying, it would have came out because let's be real, we all have been 22, 23, however old he is before. I'm not saying that we had his money at that age, but
Right.
we all been through a breakup, and the girl tell you to get out or you tell her to get out. Well, first thing we do will let me reclaim my stuff because I told everybody back then, and I'm sorry, no man, no millionaire is gonna fly all the way across country just because the girl broke up. He did that to reclaim his stuff.
Get his possession, yeah.
And
I said
I
that. I said the
Right.
same thing when it first happened. When it first happened, I said he going out to get something. She owes him something, but he did $70,000 plus the car plus the apartment was all in his name.
Yep.
Right.
Every last thing.
Because she ain't innocent either. Because I told folks before she tried to screw up her Instagram, I think this was March of 2020. It's 26, so March of 24. They were supposedly dating. So this was right before the draft. Excuse me, it was March of 2025. Right before the draft, she was in a hotel with some old Pimp C looking dude. And that wasn't James Pearce. She putting on make. She's sitting at a desk putting on makeup. With her live on and dude all in the live. We all know how dudes are. When a dude want to prove a point that that's his girl or he trying to flex, he gonna be all in her live. A guy that's confident not gonna do that. So I just really think, like y'all said, Blank and them lawyers, they got their fine tooth comb and they got their Sherlock Holmes magnifying glass and they found some things about her and they said, look, we're gonna do some damage control. You gonna come after our guy, we're gonna come after you. Let the games begin. And we're gonna see who stands tall at the end. And it wasn't gonna be us.
Because I said when stuff started to hit the fan, I said that girl got a track record. With, a messy track record with messing niggas' lives up, the professional lives. The baseball player, the baseball player and another football player in her background.
Yep. And then the Knoxville Police Department put it out there that James Pearce was calling the police on her during their collegiate career. So
wow. But the media made it seem like it was the other way around.
Yep.
They're gonna do that. They gonna now if that was Kelsey and Swift, it would have been a different outcome on that. But the fact that it was Pierce, and then the fact what made me mad, you had so many of our fan base digging up, oh well, I told you he was this, I told you that. First of all, we have to start learning to support our own until we get the actual facts out,
Bingo. That's it.
Support your own, man. Don't kick these kids down, deify them. Because for TJ Houshmandzadeh on his podcast to come out and say, "No, I'm a mentor him. I'm gonna talk to him." Say, I believe TJ them kind of knew the truth before everybody else did.
Yeah.
Not to say that they know more than we do, but they got fillers around the league, and for him to say that, that's what kind of alarmed me to say, "Nah, this can't be that deep," because he's not gonna put his name and his brand on something that's
right.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. One more question in this league. Are some players and teams treated different than others?
Of course.
Yeah. I don't know why I said
that.
Of course.
Tom Brady.
I had to put that out there, but
well, not only that, Coach and OG. If Xavier White was on the Cowboys and James Pearce was on the Broncos, they probably both win Rookie of the Year in their league, in their conference.
Easily.
The fact that he was on the Falcons,
we've long been getting treated like a little redhead stepchild in this league.
That's it.
Again, and okay, this just like with the season that Bijan had last year. If we make the playoff, Bijan is MVP.
Of course,
he's MVP. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
And the same that goes for Xavier. You know what I'm saying, and Brandon Douglas. You know what I'm saying. But because it's us, they get the snub. You know what I'm saying, in their respective categories of awards.
Right, and get what, OG. I'll take y'all on even further because it made me think about the safety talk that y'all had, that you and Fresh had about with running light. Well, people don't remember Scott Case had a 10 interception year, but they don't ever talk about it.
Right,
they don't talk about it. Nope.
Right.
10 interceptions. The Greeks bleed. They don't talk about none of those things. They
We'll
just
talk about tonight. We'll talk about that tonight.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next one. All right, possible outcomes. Okay, I got 3 little questions here. If you was Roger Goodell, what decision would you make today?
Oh, repeat that.
If you was Roger Goodell, the commissioner, you had to make a decision today. What decision would that be?
On James Pearce? I mean, just for damage control, probably a little 4-game suspension, something like that. I don't think he deserves that. I just think, like you just said earlier, or maybe it was OG, but they gonna protect that shield. It's all about the shield. All about the shield. How it looks.
Because
and
me personally, I'm giving him. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Frank. You good?
I was gonna say I'm giving him a fine because he didn't have any. We didn't see footage of players putting their hands on women multiple times. He didn't have none of that. Now he might have been, he does have footage of evading, but all that stuff is dropped. A big fine, however, half meal, whatever you want to do, and send him on his way.
And another thing about that whole situation right there, that's the state of Florida. They love putting brothers in jail.
Yeah, they tried it. They tried it.
So it wasn't enough evidence to put him in jail. So that's what got me like, okay, this is kind of funny here. So
exactly. See, that what I was saying, Coach. If something was going to be done, hey, there's no way you can explain to me why he's not still in Florida. If they had anything of substantial, substance to say, all right, we can get him 2 years on this, he'd still be in Miami.
Exactly. And then to your point, OG, look at what city this happened in. If this was in West Bank, Arkansas, some little small town,
you wouldn't hear about it.
You wouldn't hear about it. So people got to realize how politics work. Before Cobb County got them Braves, they were pulling you over left and right because that's how they made their money.
Yep.
The Braves,
I made that quarter.
Yeah, they made their money. So now it's a little bit more lenient out there. Now you can ride.
A lot of black people moved out there too, though.
That makes
another reason why too. They said Cobb County is the fastest growing black city. No, this is I read this the other day. Cobb County is the fastest growing black city in Georgia. So just know.
In Georgia, right?
I mean, because it's a lot of Negroes have moved to, Austell Road, in Carl Parkway, over the last 5, 6, 7 years.
All right. Another question is possible. Could the NFL surprise everybody and issue no discipline at all?
That is strongly possible.
Yes.
It's possible.
That's a big surprise.
I mean, if y'all allow him to start training camp, y'all allow him to train camp without saying anything, why bring it up anymore? I feel like the only way they do something is if somebody in the media brings it up and says something about it.
Right.
Instead of just letting it be swept under the rug like everybody else been, ain't nobody says nothing. And I'm talking about like on one of these morning shows, like Good Morning Football or one of these ESPNs or somebody like that. One of them type of people bring it up. Then I think the league will say something. If nobody says anything, I think we just sweep it under the rug.
Yep, and just go on about our business. He get a little fine, and that's it.
All right.
Yep.
Another quick question.
Or what they gonna do is like they gonna let him play.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna ask you guys. Should James be allowed to play until the legal process is over?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so. I think he will.
Okay.
Yes.
Technically, you still innocent until then.
Innocent until
Right.
proven guilty.
So, do y'all expect them to play week 1 then?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
Okay.
do. I do.
I just got some questions. You know, I've been studying. All right. Now, let's look down the road. 5 years from now, how y'all think this case will be remembered?
It won't be.
It won't be. Right. I was just about to say that. I think
Right.
5 years down the line, I think James Pearce situation is going to be used at the NFL Player Association. You know how they talk to the rookies when they first come in? I think what'll happen is he'll be some type of advocate for that to say, hey, this is the do's and the don'ts, this is what you don't want to do. You know, because name one NFL player that had a celebrity girlfriend that didn't go crazy. I mean, we went through this with Andre Rison in the left eye. It's no different.
Burn that motherfucker down, she said.
You know?
Oh.
All right, man. I got a quick poll up here real quick. You guys, the question, this is for the chat and everything, man. Should James Pearce be allowed to play while the investigation continues? Give me a 1 for yes or 2 for no.
For the chat.
Yeah, just for the chat. What's going on, Monday? What's happening, man? Appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate you for joining, my brother.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that much. Yes, sir.
I don't know if you're on Coach Unchained or you're on the other one. I'm not sure. You got 2 members in. I think it's the same person. Yeah, you got 2 memberships
This
in.
same person.
Yeah. I think you joined both things. So you got 2 memberships. Appreciate you though, brother. Definitely. Keith, no sweat. What's happening?
But Coach, how much of this you think is going on, and it's just because of the new social media era and body cams and all that? Now we're more privy to these type of situations.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. You always on camera somewhere.
My grandma always told me that. God bless her soul. She's always said, "Boy, somebody always watch. Somebody always see something."
Yeah, especially with cameras.
Ocean's 11. You should know better. Someone's always watching.
Always.
All right, so that's the first little question I got. I got another one here. All right, where we at? We already asked that question. Got to ask that question already. All right, here's the last one here. I think we asked that question. I ain't gonna ask those questions. We already asked them. But this is for the chat though. This is for the chat. If you was the GM, if you was Ian Cunningham, what would you do? What would be your approach of James Pearce Jr.? Continue preparing him as the starter or wait for the decision? This is for the chat.
Continue preparing him as a starter.
Yeah.
Get him ready for later season, getting ready to get started. Keep him on that same. I mean, you know, he's on the facility. He's been working out. He's, you know what I'm saying, he's gotten up to speed. He's been in all the meetings, film study. I mean, you know, it's a normal work day.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think we
I think in hindsight.
Go ahead, Fresh.
I think in hindsight, we'll look back and be like, you know what? I'd rather we had got him prepared and then the decision came, we couldn't play him. Then the decision comes, we can play him, and then we didn't prepare him at all. Then we got to catch him all the way up.
That's a great point.
That's working ass backwards right there.
Yeah.
But you know what's kind of funny? Like somebody, I think it was you who said it. Why put him in? Why he let him go through all this training camp? I take the Falcons know already to a degree that he may just get a couple games, whatever, or he may not get anything, and that's why there's no stoppage in his training process. You know what I'm saying? So, but we'll see what's going to happen. So that's all we can do is wait and see.
And then the way Ian built the edge room up, even if he does miss 4 or 5 games, I mean, we still got a nice rotation. So.
Yeah,
right.
That's what I think too. And that's why I also say, just because of that rotation, it's like you can prepare him still as a starter because even the guys you got behind him, are still good and they will be good. I mean, they're professionals. They would know how to prepare like they're going to be the starter. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
Yep.
And I think, and honestly, I think we built the edge room up, not necessarily worried about James Pearce. I think like people like Trice, like people that they didn't draft, they like, hey man, I ain't finna sit around here and play with you. You got hurt 2 years in a row. Like I don't want to.
Right. Now, what? In another situation that you notice what about the NFL at this time of the year, if they was going to do anything, don't they use to place these guys on the commissioner exempt list?
On the pump list, yeah.
They exempt list?
You showed
Yep.
That hasn't happened.
That has not happened.
No,
Think about that.
So
that hasn't even been a discussion.
that's just something that I was thinking about. Like I said, when I did this here, I was like, man, they ain't sitting in the training camps right around the corner. And they haven't done nothing. So,
and Coach, did you see all this stuff about the player safeties coming out with they saying now they finna ban the AstroTurf even in practice facilities?
Yep.
Because Carolina had what's the name? Nick Sorensen. He got carted out.
Yeah, he's gone for the season.
yeah, he had tore his ACL.
Yeah.
And count and that as an owner, as a coach, that would piss me off that my players are getting hurt.
Young one too.
Come in a good one that you need. I mean, as a Falcon fan, I don't see no player get hurt, but as a Falcon fan, I'm like, well, that's just one less player we got to worry about. But because ironically, that's who sacked him when he got hurt.
Can't you change that? You don't have to consult the NFL about changing your field to grass and stuff, do you?
They were just saying that league wide, they just gonna get rid of AstroTurf. Period.
I mean,
they're going natural grass all the way around.
Well, no, they got the other grass that ain't AstroTurf. AstroTurf, I don't think they use AstroTurf no more anyway. That's that hard stuff.
Because fresh, if you look at some 90s NFL highlights, they used to play in basketball shoes on turf. They didn't even put cleats on. They played in like
yeah. I used to see that. I used to see them. It's basically kind of how arena football look.
That grass that Atlanta got, that they said that stuff is not grass, but it feels like grass.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they like that stuff because it makes the players faster too. So.
But something else, Coach, y'all, these players don't wear good cleats. They wearing all these little
pretty shoes,
slick like cleats. Yeah, these pretty shoes. They're not getting the cleats that got the real good spikes in them that actually dig in the ground.
Right.
Don't
like. Yeah, y'all need to.
They need some
y'all
spot bits.
Need to be better. need to be a lot better.
Yeah.
So blame some of your footwear on that too.
But yeah, man, like I said, this time I'm gonna talk about James Pearce Jr. We're gonna let the stuff play out, and we're gonna see what happens. That's all we can do. All right, Let's move on to the real topic for the day, man. That's the real topic. I did this because I know Sam's gonna be in here. That's why I did this.
Oh shit!
All right,
you know this gonna be good.
Top 10 Falcons pass rushers of all time. Now, this year.
You saying pass rushers or
pass rushers?
Okay. All right.
Now, Coach, we talking
Vic Beasley.
No, I ain't saying that. I got 10 people. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in order from the 10 to 1. Now, and when I get the nicknames, let me name the names first, but y'all say something. Then we're gonna go into it.
In other words, hold your horses.
Hold your horses, Sam. All right. Now, this name here is gonna sound a little awkward. You guys are gonna be like, I don't know about that. But anyway, James Pearce Jr., 10. I'm gonna put it out there.
In the league right now, right?
No, this is all time. Trust me. Listen, I'm gonna go deep into it. You'll see why.
For Falcons?
Yeah, let me.
Okay.
All time. Okay. I didn't say top set guy.
Go ahead, Coach.
Top set guy.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Jonathan Babineau.
Yes, sir.
Big Beasley,
Yes, sir.
There you go, Fresh.
Travis Hall,
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Rod Coleman.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now this one here is okay, but y'all gonna say, yeah, Grady Jarrett.
Mm.
That's what I said. All right. Patrick Kerney.
Yes, sir.
Chuck Smith.
Yes,
Smith.
yes,
Okay.
sir.
John Abraham.
Yes, sir.
Claude Humphrey.
Yes, sir.
Those are my 10. Now, who agree or who disagree with this top 10 ranking? And tell me where.
You know what? Grady Jarrett, in my opinion, y'all. I mean, I can't really disagree with it. I really can't. I really, because what's Grady's career sack number? Coach, you know what I mean?
I got it right here. I told you I've been out resource, man. I've been doing some work, bro. Grady has 36.5 sacks. He's eighth on the sack list for the Falcons.
Okay.
I mean, technically,
He's in the category. He's in the conversation.
If you're going just by numbers,
Pass rush.
yes, he's in there. But
However, the reason I'm gonna go into the grade. I like grades like everybody else, but I'm gonna go into Grady's detail. Grady had 36.5 sacks, which is a lot of sacks for an interior lineman. He's an interior lineman there.
It is.
Yeah.
Babineau had. Let me see what Babineau had. I got Babineau numbers too. Babineau had what Babineau? Where you at, brother? Where you at, man?
We're like 30. Did he have at least 30 himself?
Babineau had less than that. I don't know why. Like I said, him and Grady. But there was a guy named Jeff Merrill who played back in the day when the Blitzkrieg days.
Okay.
He had 37.5.
Now I'll say this, Coach. Babineau was more versatile
Yes.
than Grady, because I know some people may not remember, but I'm a combine fanatic.
Right.
At the combine, he was the only person that year that worked out of every defensive position other than middle linebacker, safety, and corner. He worked out at detail. He worked out at end. And a little bit at like outside linebacker for some 14. So at 280 pounds.
So, like I say, in that list, who would you take out and put in?
Really nobody, Coach, because I mean you pretty much hit the heavy hitters that we've had in the past for us. I mean, you added Travis Hall, Kerney. Well, you know what? He didn't do it long enough, but Brady Smith was a nice DN for us now.
Mm-hmm. He didn't do it. He didn't do it a lot. He was good in his time. Yes,
and
he was.
Same thing with Archambault. Archambault was good when his time. He just didn't do it long enough here.
Right.
Who? Lester Archambault.
Lester Archambault.
I'll take Grady off and put Brandon Dorless.
Hey, I got a show on that. Don't mess with that show right now.
Hey, and get what?
My bad.
And get what, Fred? You not alone in that thinking, because on my drive home today, I was thinking about that. I said, man, Dorless, if you look at his,
we're gonna talk about that too. I got listen, guys, I have that already. Y'all just slow your horses. I got some on that.
Yeah. No,
I got some on
what
that
made me say that?
Shit.
What made me say that is the reason why you put James Pearce in there. So it was like, well, let me bring Brandon Dorless in that.
Yeah. I got that. I got some on that in a minute. So we'll get to that point in a minute. All right. So those are the top 10. So y'all, everybody kind of agrees on the top 10, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now we got a Mount Rushmore.
Here comes the bullshit.
All right, so here he goes.
All right. Who is on that Mount Rushmore?
Top 4 pass rushers in Falcon history.
I know 2 already.
Yeah, we know Abraham. Hell, I put
Abraham. and Claude, they got to be up there.
Okay,
Yeah,
they there.
Claude and Hayes.
Who else?
I would say
Dorless
Claude,
and James.
Man,
A,
stop.
Stop it.
Claude,
Not yet.
A,
Not yet.
Claude, A, Chuck Smith,
Okay,
and
I agree with that.
guy who was here long
Vic
enough, 'cause we had-
then. Vic Beasley.
yeah, maybe Vic.
No,
Maybe.
Big
He
Beasley
really-
with Patrick Kerney.
He really
Yeah,
tried that
I
shit.
would put Turner. And you know
He
what? It's funny.
did. He tried it.
Yeah, he really tried that shit.
We got cheated out of Patrick Kerney because OG brought up when we were talking about Vic today. Michael Vick and his antics, him, leaving the practice facility early, coming late.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
Kerney got the hell on and voided that last year his contract because he seen that then, man, Vic don't want to win. And that's why he
Yep.
left.
That's why he left. Went to Seattle
Sure did. Yep.
and got more sacks.
Yeah.
Now, we're talking about those four. Those are my four guys. Smith, Kerney, Abraham, and Humphrey.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Can
I
we-
got it.
Anybody disagree with that?
Nope.
You said Claude?
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh?
You said Claude Humphrey?
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Humphrey.
I was just asking if that's what he said. I said,
Humphrey.
Yeah.
I
That's
didn't
why
say Claude. I just said Humphrey. Yeah.
I said that at first.
Yeah.
They got to be up there.
Y'all know Claude Humphrey had over 100 some sacks total in his career, y'all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
he had 90, he had 90 something with he had 94 and a half with Atlanta.
Let that sink in.
Yep.
Travis Hall had 41 sacks, y'all.
All right, Travis Hall, one of them underrated Falcons, underrated, underappreciated, and he got that, and he was 6'5", 295, getting sacks like that, So that's
Vic is 6 in sacks. Jeff Murrow, who had 30 same amount as Vic Beasley. Grady Jarrett he's number 8. Who's y'all think number 9? Just on the
somebody like Chris Dolman, somebody that went here long.
no.
Is it Babineau?
No. I know like
Rod
27. Rod Coleman. Yep, there you go.
Oh, there it is. There you go.
Who's number 10? Who
Babineau.
y'all think be number 10 in sacks?
Babineau.
Nope. Joel Williams.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's all the way out there.
Yeah, that's that 1970 boys, those grit blitz boys right there, boy.
yeah. Yeah. He's off that team where set the defensive scoring record.
We're gonna talk about it in a minute too, Sam. I got all that. I told I did a little work, man. I did a little work. I tell you, I got all this stuff wrote down too. All right. Just to talk about this, man. We know who are the pass rushers. So what makes a great pass rusher? What do you guys feel makes a great pass rusher?
A
Body
motor.
control.
Great motor.
Quick hands, a motor,
Great motor.
balance,
Quick hands. Yeah.
understanding what your opponent does good and great. Because what I was gonna make the point about Dorless, man, Dorless hand placement, dog. He got some of the best hand placement I have
He does.
seen.
He got violent hands.
Yes.
And since Rod Coleman, that's who he reminds me of. He reminds me of a more physical version of Rod Coleman.
Me and
And
Coach
fast.
talked about that on draft day.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I love to see a college 3 technique get a chance to just be a pass rush. Because you think about it, playing a 3 tech, especially in Oregon game, he going against the left tackle / left guard. He going through that gap. Sometimes he lining up as the 5. So he played everything on Oregon line other than nose. He even stood up as a rusher. So
Yeah.
dude was an
Outside in,
athlete.
yeah, he did.
Yeah, dude was an athlete because he was like 285 when we drafted. I think he like 295, 290.
295 now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could have put on some weight. I'm not sure what he had right now. But yeah, he's. Well, these are mine. I got about 5, 6. explosive first step. That's my number one. Has a good bend and he's flexible.
Right.
3 is violent hands. Elite get off speed. That means he can get off the ball without guessing what the snap count is. And he also has a counter move.
Right.
Mhm.
And he got power. He can go from speed to power, so on and so on. Like I said, relentless motor, you said earlier. But he also got to have a good football IQ. So that means he has to understand what that lineman is going to do also.
Right.
And I say understand leverage as well.
Yes, definitely leverage. Yes. And he finished plays.
Yes.
Right.
So, yeah, those are my couple of things that I have.
And you know what's funny that you say that, Coach? And I'm gonna say something. Y'all may disagree, think I'm crazy. I don't think Jalen Walker's gonna ever really be that double-digit sack guy. The reason why I say that, I think he's gonna be a chess piece. He may get 8, 9, 7, 6, but he's gonna make up for it for tackles with losses, deflection, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think Pearce is gonna be the perennial double-digit guy.
You know what, Jerome? I don't think we need
They're right, exactly. We don't
Jalen
need,
to be that.
right.
And he'll be a leader and control
Yep.
the chaos on the field.
Right.
See, Coach, that's why I think eventually he gets the green dot and get moved to the middle of the defense later
That's
on.
possible.
Maybe
That's
not
possible.
this year, but maybe
That's
next.
very-
Like it depends on what they do with Diablo. You know, if Diablo can prove that he has a control of the team and the defense, I think they'll give him an extension. If he's just making plays, but they're not really gravitating towards him, I think it's Jalen Walker's job next.
Yeah. All right. What's my next one here? All right. What's another question? What advantage of having a great pass rush do for your team?
Gives your team multiple opportunities to score.
Right, because it get the other team off the field. It does.
All right.
Yep. We've seen the opposite of that.
Yes, we have. Lord have mercy.
That is true.
And sacks come in bunches. Like, give me that defense that's gonna get sacks in the third and fourth quarter versus early sacks that really don't mean that. Because that used to be the Falcons' MO. Like, we would get sacks first quarter, second quarter, but it really didn't. Those weren't game defining sacks. They were just okay. Got them.
Right.
But last year, Obert team, like when we needed those sacks, that's when we was getting them.
That's we got them. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got a couple. I said pressuring the quarterback. That's what creating turnovers in the game.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter where you at. I mean, you can play any stadium, noise, weather, wind, environment. That means the pass rush is there. Make the secondary better also.
It does.
Travel and a pass rush too. Coach right about that.
And it wins on third down.
It sure do.
As well as can dominate in the red zone. It also controls the fourth quarter also. And
Right.
one more, with a good 4-man pass rush, you don't need to blitz.
Nope. You drop everybody else in coverage.
If you can get pressure with your front four and not
You're
after
bad.
blitz,
You a bad man.
you a whole problem.
Yep.
And like what Vincent said right here, makes the quarterback clock speed up.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And start seeing ghosts and start getting jittery feet and shit.
Yeah.
Old Sam Darnold had it.
Yep.
Most definitely.
Great name.
The old Sam Darnold.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, lay off my boy. He's Super Bowl champ now.
All right.
You see, I went easy on him.
I can't. All right.
I mean, Sam Darnold's a great example, though. He got out of that and got him a Super Bowl.
He did shake that. I will say that.
All right. I got another question here. All right. Which Falcon? This is the question. Which Falcon had the greatest pass rushing season ever? Which Falcon had the greatest pass rushing season ever?
I saw.
I'm gonna give you some names. You guys, let me know what you guys think. You also chat. Let me know. We got Claude Humphrey.
Somebody in that.
You had John Abraham, Chuck Smith, 98 season, Patrick
Yeah.
Kerney, consistency. Yeah, he was just consistent. Big Breezy, sack title. Grady Jarrett, Super Bowl 3 sacks. Or the rookie campaign of James Pearce Jr.
Had we won that Super Bowl, it definitely would have been Grady, but we didn't win it. So that nullifies
We didn't win
that.
it. So that takes that away.
Chuck Smith 98 season, he had some key crew because if he don't sack Randall Cunningham and force that fumble, we don't win that game to even go to the Super Bowl.
Right.
Exactly.
Sure don't.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
Okay, hey Cole, that's a great question, man. 'Cause, I mean, even Vic Beasley 26, but so I mean, how if Vic Beasley don't get those many sacks, do that 2016 team even make the Super Bowl? Or the
That boy
playoffs?
was on a tear. But then
I
again,
mean,
go ahead, Fred. Go ahead, Sam.
that's a good question, but I mean,
It's loaded.
it's a loaded question. I mean, because when you look inside the defensive numbers for that season, the offense carried that team.
It did.
It did.
It did.
But the
The
defense
offense
had
carried
to
that team. I mean, we was scoring 27 points a game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
And a lot of times in the games that we won, we was strangely. Here we go. I'm gonna put myself on the damn couch. Do the damn season. And most of those wins, in those 11 wins, we at the end we were running the fucking ball late in the game.
And didn't want to do it.
What we didn't do in the damn Super Bowl.
Which is stupid. I don't get that. I'm still confused about that part about this team right here. Well, we know who the coach was. That's how I go with that. But yeah,
you know what? To Sam's point, our defense that year was more opportunistic.
Right,
Yes.
then it was this being a good defense.
Because they would get turnovers and sacks and stuff, but when it comes to scoring defense, we were sorry as hell.
Bro, we was in the bottom 5 in the league in defensive third down percentage.
That's what I'm like. So,
Right.
I feel like that. It's misleading.
My second performance back since having a baby, and it's going to be really good.
What?
Thank you. Thank you.
oh yeah. All right, where we at here?
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. What you were saying?
Now I was saying, which player changed the game the most? Pass rusher changed the game the most.
Well, you know what? Y'all gonna laugh at this just for shit and giggles. Y'all know what the funnest sack game I've seen from a Falcons in a long time. Y'all
Don't
remember
say that down the
Adrian
Cowboy
Peterson?
game. Yeah, I know you're gonna
Yes,
say that.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't have him on this list. I thought about putting him on that list, but that could be one of the greatest pass rushing game. That could be one of the greatest pass rushing games. Yeah.
And looking back in hindsight, we needed that win because that kind of helped us in the NFC playoff hunt. And see, I like that 17 defense, even though it wasn't as opportunistic as the Super Bowl defense, but it was more sound.
More consistent.
They played better.
Yeah, it was more consistent.
Yeah.
It was. It was more consistent.
That's why I say in 2016. That's why I say in 2016, you go look inside those defensive numbers. I mean, we talking about the 27th ranked defense in the league.
Yeah, you're right. 27 ranked.
They had critical stops when they needed. That's what they had.
They did. But see what we messed up at, y'all. We should have brought what was the D tackle that we brought in to paragraded that year in 17? Came from the Chiefs. Can't think his name.
Dante Poe.
Dante Poe.
Dante,
brought
a couple of million dollars.
That's
We
what we
let
should
that
have did.
man
We should
go.
have gave him like a 2-year extension, and I think that would have helped Grady's career.
Man.
And we probably made the playoffs. You know, a couple of seasons.
Yeah, that pissed me off, bro. I swear. That should piss me off.
But see,
Yeah, I understand that.
You remember saying you were talking about scapegoats on your show today? You know, with the Vic situation. I'm telling y'all, Richard Smith and Brian Cox were the scapegoat. And when he fired them, that took the whole identity away
Whole
from
defense.
The defense.
The defense.
It killed Rashid Hageman's career. It messed him up, and it messed Vic Beasley up. Because Richard Smith was the guy who developed Von Miller, but people don't give him credit for it, but he did. And then he get here with Vic and use him the same way they were using Von. And then you say the hell with that. We're gonna fire you for the Super Bowl, and it just never materialized anymore after that.
Okay. All right, got another question. Who was the most feared pass rusher from the Falcons?
Claude?
In his time? Yeah, you can see that.
Abraham.
Yeah, and Abraham.
Say it again, Aim.
Abraham.
Now, I'm gonna go a little awkward because he took on a lot more double teams as a pass rusher.
Mm-hmm.
Was Patrick Kerney?
Yeah.
It's a little awkward.
Yeah.
Abraham was fast. Abraham was actually fast for his size.
Yeah. Now he had a hell of a debut. If anybody remember, y'all remember his first game against Carolina?
Yes, sir.
He had 5 sacks, 4 sacks, something like that.
He was working. He worked them over.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, he went off. Jake the Home, right? Yeah, Jake the Home.
Yep, Jake the
Home. Yeah, for Carolina. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Jake the Home. So, but
man,
it's it's a lot of stuff.
And you know what? But it's funny you brought Kerney up because he had 12 sacks one year as a 5 tech in a 3-4.
That part.
In 02.
Yep.
Him, Ellis Johnson, and a few more of them. I remember that defense.
And then when they had Big Jackson too, Grady Jackson.
Nah, Coach. That's when we had Brookin, Matt Stewart, Draft. That was that.
Okay,
defense.
Chris Draft. Okay, that was Chris Draft. Okay.
Ragged ass Keith Brooklyn.
He'll make a tackle when you get 5 yards on the field, though.
3rd and 16. Keep the pile jumper Brooklyn.
Them ragged ass peas.
He had a lot of assisted tackle, boy. He had more assist tackle than he had solo.
Let Fred Davis sit down the scene for 22 yards. They motherfucking Keith Brooklyn.
All right. Let's get to this next topic. This is the nitty gritty here. Which era of the Falcon football had the best defensive front? We know what that is. That's automatic. I'm not going. Everybody wants the blitz Chris. That's automatic.
Yeah, but it was
1976.
77.
That was the best one ever.
Yeah. That's the best one ever. Yes.
Hands down.
Yes.
Hands down. Yeah. But consistently, those fronts that had Abe, how many years we had Abe? Like 5, 6 years? Probably longer than that. About 6 years. I mean,
I got a list in here that I kind of wrote down here. This is my number 2. Chuck Smith, Jesse Tucker era.
Yeah, that was a good.
They had Chuck, Travis Hall, Lester and Archambault, Jesse, and Cornelius Bennett.
Cornelius Bennett, right, Coach.
97, 98.
Yeah, 97, 98. And that's the old franchise record that was broke last year.
In sacks, right?
Right. That is right. Yeah.
Because how many they had? Like 50? I know we had 50.
They had 55.
Oh, so we
55.
broke it by
We
2.
broke that record. And it was one of the deepest pass rushing group that Falcons ever filled. It was that
We did that with some young boys though. That's the thing. That's the
was
dangerous part. Like
Now-
that.
Let me tell you who the Blitz Grits was. You had Claude Humphrey, you had Jeff Morrow, Mike Lewis, Jim Bailey, Greg Bazina, what I came behind him.
That's who I've kept been thinking about all night. Greg Bazina, the linebacker.
You had Rap Ortega, who was the linebacker. You also had Robert Penwell doing that.
Yep.
So 129 points in 14 games.
Yep.
But how it's not recorded as being one of the best, I still don't understand that.
They didn't want to give it to us, coach.
So
They try to act like it's not even in the record books.
all right. So like I say, 2 was Chuck Smith era. The 3, 2004, 2012, the John Abraham era, where you had John Abraham, Patrick Kerney, Rod Coleman, and Jonathan Babbitt.
Yeah, and Grady Jackson. That was a good front too.
And Grady Jackson. That was a strong front. So, like, they dominated the game with speed and explosive off the edge. So you had guys come off the edge that was like Patrick Kerney is the TJ Watt of that time. That's what he had. The kid had a motor. He wouldn't stop.
Yeah, he wouldn't stop.
He wouldn't stop. So,
Kerney, Bosa, all of them kind of got similar games. You're right.
Had the same game. They all came from the same area, our area, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think Kerney went to Virginia though, right? He might be.
He went to Virginia. Yeah, that's right. He did go to Virginia. That's right. He did go to Virginia. All right. Y'all want to know who number 4 is? Who do y'all think number 4 was?
Who?
Say it again, Sam.
What era?
Yeah, what era? Number 4. Who do y'all think it was?
Probably this one right here. This.
Oh,
this
hold
one.
on. We're getting to that. They didn't make the top 5 out of this what's called, but I did some more research. I had to do a little extra. Okay. They said the Dan Quinn era, 2016-17.
Oh, wow.
Now look at the lineup now. Look at the lineup. Look at the
Okay.
lineup. They had Vic, Grady, Adrian, Brooke Reed when he was healthy,
Yeah.
Dwight Freeney, what's Hageman,
Yeah.
and Babbitt.
Yeah.
And they also had Tack McKinney. That's another story because my grandmama was there.
I
too.
mean,
But
but
anyway,
My grandma.
like what,
My
7
grandma.
sacks his rookie year, right?
say it again.
Didn't Tack had like 7 sacks his rookie year?
Who was that?
Pat McKinley.
Yeah, he had like 7.5. I think his rookie year.
Yeah, that ain't
not bad.
you know, world beating
But-
them, but it ain't bad.
But it stopped after that. No,
It stopped right. That's what
Screeching.
that's what did it for us right there, y'all.
Yeah.
That's what did it for. We thought at least
Get
I
over
thought,
here.
at least
Now-
I thought, okay, after 7.5 sacks, it's nothing but improvement because he had a sack in that playoff game against Philly. But I mean,
Yep.
All right. Now, who do y'all think was number 5 then? I don't.
91 Falcon maybe that front.
No, they
Mo
gave this
Gardner.
this don't make no sense to me. However, I'm gonna say this is like a crock of BS on this one here. They said the Grady Jarrett era.
The who?
That's what I said too. That's what I said too.
18 through what? 21? That
24,
was trash.
24, 18, 24.
I know you fucking lying.
You
We
lying.
couldn't get over 20, 30
Yeah, but
sacks.
listen, this is all on research. You know, Chat GPA and Google be telling lies sometimes.
Right.
So, Coach, you mean to tell me that that 96 defense when we had Jeff George and we went up to the Green Bay and got our ass tore up, lost in the playoffs. You mean to tell me that defense right there wasn't better than the Grady?
I didn't say it was.
I know you did.
That's what I'm saying, Jerome. Jesus.
But
Y'all was talking about Dante Fowler was a part of those sprints.
it
Not
sucked.
Kung Fu.
Now,
Me.
Broken kneecap.
The captain in here again.
I marked them off my list, I just had to say that because the 2025 team was better than a lot of these teams on this list.
Yeah, far as sacks, we ain't made the playoffs.
Exactly. So what I'm saying, needed that grit split. So that they said a lot,
They ain't made the playoffs.
So they said a lot.
Yeah, you're right.
So, but I put the 25 team. Y'all may not like it.
Above the Grady, no, I'm with that. I'm with you.
I put the number 2. I say this team is better built than what's called them team. Then what's that boy them there? Chuck Smith them team. And I said better
because it's younger.
It's younger.
That 98 team was kind of old. If people look at, we made the Super Bowl and all that, but we did it with a lot of veterans. A lot of veterans.
Yeah.
Now, as well as they made an identity.
True.
Yep.
This 25 team made an identity of who this team really is.
Mm-hmm.
You had 57 sacks. You broke the record. And you probably could have had more. You probably could have had about 12 more if they wasn't missed.
Right. I mean, it's some Super Bowl winning teams that have had that many sacks. So yeah.
Right, exactly. You would let your sack was led by a rookie.
By a rook.
You had 2 rookies. They gave you 16 sacks.
I said the defense played well enough to be a playoff team.
So
exactly.
So did we break the 2000 Jets record with Abraham and what was that D tackle that was in that class? Even though they took.
I know exactly.
I
can't think who you're talking about.
Can't think his name, but then I think they combined for like 11 sacks. Of course, we all know Abraham had a majority.
I think these two guys I think these 2 guys here broke the record of rookies.
Broke that record. Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah. But
look at Abraham had like 9 his first year, something like that.
But look what your interior line did though. Your interior line had a lot of sacks. You had 25.5 sacks from your interior line.
Yeah.
And Dorless had 8, right?
Dorless had 8.5. Cal London had 5, y'all.
5, right.
Zach had 4.5. Zach probably could have had about 10 also if he didn't get hurt. Even Rook had 3.5.
That's what I'm saying, and that's a good problem to have because if Zach stay healthy, y'all, we're gonna have to pay Zach to keep him. If somebody else gonna pay for him,
somebody's gonna pay for me. It ain't gonna be me though, but somebody's gonna pay for me. Somebody gonna pay for him. No, Zach. I think Zach gonna have a upscale year this year. I actually think he's gonna have an upscale year.
Yeah, he's right there.
So I got a question for y'all. I got this question. It's a poll question. It ain't that bad, Sam. Sam said, "Oh hell, oh hell, God no."
Coach always up to something. That's why.
No,
right.
All right. Is this new 2025 class the best pass rushing unit the Falcons have ever assembled?
Yep.
Put a 1 in the chat for yes, a 2 in the chat for no, or maybe for 3.
You mean just draft picks and not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Definitely.
See, this is a question you should have held on to after this season.
Well, you know what? Let me ask y'all this question: is this draft class defensively better than the 2016 draft class?
Yes.
Hands down.
Yes.
Yeah. By a lot.
By a lot.
By a lot.
It's not even close. You talking about a 27 ranked defense, and what did we end the season last year? What, 14th?
14
yep.
or 12, something like that.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
So, I mean, that 2016 defense didn't create a turnover every game. This defense did, on top of 58 sacks.
Right.
But the thing about this defense right here, if we can control the run, this team
It'll be a
here gonna
problem.
be dangerous.
Super
And
Bowl.
then, y'all, we have a star that the defense definitely want to get the ball back to. That's another factor too.
That's it.
Like Sam said in a couple shows ago, this is the Falcons were the only team to get a turnover in every game.
Yeah.
Yep.
In every game.
Now you look at what they did to address the run defense. If our defensive third down percentage goes from 39% to 49 to 51%, bro, we're in the NFC Championship game.
I can see that. Long the offense do this job. Yes.
And that's why I think the signings of Deshaun Hand and trading for the guy
Mason Smith.
Yeah.
Middle of that.
Yep.
Now,
linebacker clean.
This looks all great. Now, that's a dilemma to a degree that we can have. If we win, I say if we get to the NFC Championship game, win or lose, we're gonna lose Jeff Albrecht.
But coach,
and Nick Ollie gonna slide right in.
That's possible.
But it's another hitting coach on the coaching staff that people aren't bringing up. Ole Miss defensive coordinator last year when Kiffin took that job and went to LSU. The guy name is Greg Oling or something like that. Y'all have to look it up. But he on our staff. I did not know that. No, it's Pete Golan. That's his name. Pete Golan.
The one who came from
Ole
Miss.
That's who people better watch.
The D coordinator from Ole Miss, right?
Right. If we lose
right.
If we lose Olbrich and then Ollie steps up, he gonna be the next coordinator.
That's possible. But I think Jeff would take Ollie with him.
I think Ollie will stay though.
If he offered the DC, yeah, I think he'd definitely stay.
Yeah, if he's offered a DC, yeah, most definitely.
And I think if Arthur gives him enough money to stay, he'll be the DC here.
Right.
Because it's set up for it. And they Ali is the number 2 guy in that defensive staff room. And that defense gravitates to him.
They do.
Vincent says, what if he stays?
Because I remember Olbrich said that he wanted to kind of take his time with his son while his son was in school, and he wasn't really concerned about being a head coach anymore. But
take his telephone away from his ass too.
Yeah, right.
But of course, they say that shit all the time. Then somebody offer them $12 million, all that talk go out the window. So.
Yeah, they go out the window real fast.
I think for Greg to leave, it's going to have to be a situation that he can't turn down.
Right.
Like a California coaching job, head coaching job. I know he's from out there, something like that. Yeah, you right.
Okay, what's my? Right. I have this. Go ahead.
No, I was because Jerome mentioned California. What if? You know what? Never mind, because they got their boy over there now. In San Francisco.
Tell bring Raheem back here. What you
no.
Hell no.
No.
I'm just retro.
Hell no. I had totally forgot.
Bring his ass back to drop him in the room.
Now, like I say, if Albrecht's gone, Stefanski is the coach now. Schwartz is still out there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So we really in good hands, regardless of how it go with this roster we got.
So, and I think Schwartz did some damage with this roster, boy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he would. But what?
So, all right, I got this little chart right here. Now we saying that what's called has the arguably the greatest front, but I got these stars on this thing. They said run defense. We're third. We ranked third, right? As far as defensive front, according for the 97 team, the 77 team, and the 25 team. We had the worst run defense. But to come down to pass rush, we're tied with the 97 team. All right, with the 5 stars, they got stars up here. But in depth, we got a 5-star. Everybody else got a 4-star. Young talent, we got a 5-star in that. Everybody else got a 3-star. But the overall impact, we're tied with the Grit Splits team. That 2025 team. So we got something on our hand, man, that could turn to something very special as long as they can keep these guys together. It's going to take some money.
You get.
Go ahead, Sam. Oh, he was talking. Okay. So
He
go ahead, Fresh.
Nah, I was about to snitch on Sam, but never mind.
But yeah, man, we got some stuff going on, man, with this defense, man. We got some stuff going on. Now, I got some questions in. I got like 4 or 5 questions I think in here. Here go this first one here.
You shut your mouth, Fresh.
Can this defense carry the Falcons into the playoffs? Can we all agree and say this defense can carry us in the playoff?
Yep.
Yes.
They carried us last year. We just had 2 stupid people on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah,
I'm going out on a limb here, but it's going to be a sturdy limb. I think we're going to lead the league in rushing.
In rushing defense or rushing?
Both.
Okay, do your thing, Sam.
Both.
Okay.
And if that prediction comes true, we're in the conference championship. We're in the conference championship. Now, what happens from that point on? I'm just gonna be sitting there watching. I ain't saying shit.
Because it's funny that you bringing up the 16 defense. I think we're gonna have a rotation at linebacker similar to that. Because you remember then we had some injuries, but we used to rotate Phillip Walker and Debo Jones, of course, because Debo was a rookie, and as the season went on, he kind of took over that role. So
right.
I think the kid from Oklahoma gonna play a lot on rundown, and just so they don't beat up Christian Miller. I think Jalen Walker gonna get some tick in the middle. Not a lot, but it's gonna be strong.
I think they're gonna use my boy too, the LSU boy too.
Yeah, he gonna play too.
My boy Percolator.
Yeah,
he gonna be that spy
for the percolator.
When you get those running quarterbacks, he gonna be that spy.
I swear, 4 season crackers, I wouldn't want to be a defensive coach when these cuts start happening on this defense. Because a lot of people, including me. Yeah, I know it's going to be a lot of motherfuckers upset about certain people that going to get cut off their defense.
Goodbye.
Oh, well.
Yep.
Oh, well.
I'll be saying goodbye.
Hey,
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
That's exactly what it is. All right, so
Coach, I went back and looked at some of our drafts. I drafted Perk in the 6th round.
you did.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
You did.
that was great.
fresh news.
All right. Here's a question: who will lead the Falcons in sacks this year? You got 1 for James Pearce, 2 for Jalen Walker. I'm gonna say no. Samson Ebicon or someone else.
That's good.
Be Pierce.
I think it's between.
I got 4. Someone else.
Who is that person?
But, Coach, it wouldn't shock me this year.
Brandon
if
Douglas.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Yeah.
And guess
Yeah.
what?
Okay.
I
I'm not
think
mad
I
at it.
think I think Dorland's get double digits this year because I think Beasley, not Beasley, but I think Pierce may miss out on it if he gets suspended. But I still think he still get about 8. But
Well,
I think
hold
Dorland.
on. I'm sorry. Pearson started getting this sack until that girl started getting the food.
That is true.
Yeah,
He
Pierce
didn't
didn't
start
start
off
every game
really.
either.
And he didn't
Yeah,
start.
he didn't start every game
He
neither.
didn't start again.
What we need to do as fans, we need to take some bobblehead, like them big cutout posters, pictures of her.
They won't let you bring him in the stadium. They see
Some
that.
big
They won't even let
head.
you bring him in the stadium. They won't even let you bring him in.
On third down, the whole stadium got that shit, man. He'll go crazy. Yeah, 20 seconds.
Hey,
Everybody hold up her head.
hold on. I know what they do. Stop playing. Sorry, Miss Jackson. When he in the game, play that song, that boy gonna go crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
But yeah, man. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting. So I'm gonna say James also, but I can see Doyle's getting a lot of sacks too.
And here's why I say Douglas. Because I think he's going to be in a situation where he's going to. Smith and Hand are going to take up a lot of space in that middle.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yes.
I agree.
And Douglas is going to end up in a lot of one-on-ones, and he won a lot of his one-on-ones last year.
He won all his one-on-one.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know
I was
what I'm
gonna
saying?
say.
He didn't lose none. He won them all.
I think he has a good chance to improve on the numbers that he put up on last season. You know, so
Yeah,
he could get 12 or 13 sacks.
Okay, I got this dilemma.
Yeah,
I got this situation here. Go ahead, Fred. What you gonna say first?
yeah. I was gonna say, shoot, they're gonna be with all the players you brung in. I think everybody's gonna forget about Dorless, or teams are going to say, "Well, we got to sacrifice one. I'd rather them let Dorless take off versus letting Jalen and Pierce and anybody else."
But what do you do with Jalen and Dorless on the same side?
Right. You know what happens though? To Fresh's point, this was gonna happen at Fresh's and OG point. Harrison gonna go crazy, and he gonna leave free.
Thank you.
I'm gonna tell y'all somebody who everybody's counting out, and nobody mentions this guy's name.
Ozolari.
Nope. This is interior lineman also. LaCale London.
LaCale London, baby.
Right.
I can see LaCale London for some strange reason. I can see LaCale London getting 10 sacks this year. I can.
And he got 5. I mean, why not?
Yeah, I think, and that was in short time. I think he's gonna get more playing time now. He didn't play a lot, guys. He played like 15 snaps a game.
Yeah. Definitely earned it.
I can.
Can we have 5 people on this front 7 get double-digit sacks?
It's possible.
Now
they all have the capacity to do it. I would say
do
that.
it. Yes, they have.
Yeah,
they do.
Mm-hmm.
Coach, how many good offensive lines we play this year? When you just look at the schedule, how many teams just jump out? You're like, oh, that's gonna be a week. We're gonna have to bring our lunch pack. Because Pittsburgh line ain't what it used to be since
it used to be. Yeah, you're
right. But they drafted well on their offensive line.
They have, especially at center and tackle. You're right.
Let me look at my schedule. Let me look at the schedule.
We don't play the 49ers this year, do we?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
I would say them.
I think they come here.
I would say them.
We play the Packers too, right?
Yes. We gotta go to the Packers.
We play the NFC
But
North.
I don't think the Packers offensive line is not what it used to be.
Yeah, they lost.
And they lost some people this past year too.
Detroit too.
Yeah, Detroit too.
A lot of teams lost a lot of people this year. So
Honestly, I don't think we really. Yeah, just those two. San Francisco and who was the other one we said? Those the only two I really.
here's the schedule
I
for
don't
this
really.
year. Let's see where we at.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
might be one.
remember they lost the Super Bowl because of Pat of their offensive
But by the
line.
time we play Kansas City, we should know whether or not what they line should be.
We got Pittsburgh first. You got Carolina, Green Bay, New Orleans, Baltimore with a new center, Chicago, new center. San Francisco is consistent.
Back-to-back rookie centers.
Well, I think what's called brought in a veteran though. Chicago brought in a vet, I think.
Yeah, they brought in a vet.
Yeah,
I think
San
it was
Francisco,
that center.
San Francisco gonna be okay, I guess. Tampa Bay, we know what they got. Cincinnati, Joe Burrow.
God. Yeah, we're
Joe
going
Burrow
crazy.
Yeah, they should go crazy in that game. Kansas City, they got 2 new tackles.
Oh man.
They got 2 new tackles, guys. So
Mm-hmm.
you got
We should
Minnesota.
see
We know
what they
what
be like.
we know what's gonna happen to Minnesota. Detroit after that, probably the hardest line, probably.
But wait a minute now. Wait a minute, Coach. You do know
Lost a lot
that
too, Coach.
I'm watching, and I just saw this over the last couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota is being touted as a playoff team this coming season.
Okay, like I said, Detroit next.
With Kyler Murray.
Right.
Like I said, Detroit's next. Okay.
Thank you, Coach. we just gonna bypass that bullshit.
I'm just repeating.
No, first. No.
I don't see any great lines. I don't see any great lines.
I don't either. That's what I was saying.
You got
I feel like
Cleveland.
San Francisco is the only top end line that we will face this year.
Like I said, you got Cleveland after that. Detroit may be may. We'll see.
And we
They
play
gonna
a
throw
lot of run teams. So that's why hand in them gonna come in handy.
Yeah, we got a lot of run teams. You got Cleveland, then you got Washington. Washington got an okay line, but then again, oh boy, yeah. That's when you're gonna see. That's when what's called gonna benefit from that. The LSU kid.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna benefit from the Washington game. He's gonna benefit from the Washington game.
It's time for the percolator.
As well as the Minnesota game too. If Tyler Murray is healthy, that's gonna benefit us too. We brought that speed in because he's already been escaped. And
it's quite a few quarterbacks: Jordan Love, Lamar, Baker to a certain extent.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll be okay.
Now that Baltimore game, that's definitely a game we're gonna see your boy coach from LSU. He's definitely gonna
are we really gonna be worried about what Tampa was with Zach down there calling plays?
I ain't worried about Tampa. That's why they mentioned their name.
And no Mike Evans.
Right.
They got Buka Tuka.
And no Bijan, no Bijan to help to make them sorry play look good.
Mm-hmm. No true number one receiver neither.
Nope.
Who is that? Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think Ibuka gonna be the number 1 guy now.
That's Ibuka disappeared last year. When they
season.
really started needed to count on him, he disappeared.
But did they just bring in Tyson? Jordan Tyson?
No, that was the Saints.
That was the Saints. They brought in the wide receiver also though. Tampa Bay brought a wide receiver.
They Ted Hurst from Georgia State.
They got like several what's called though.
Tampa drafted 3 receivers.
Yeah, they drafted 3. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
New Orleans did too.
Yeah. Let me see.
New Orleans.
Tampa Bay brought in. Let me see who they got. No, they brought in Jalen McMillan. He was already there. No, they got David Fields Jr. over. That's what you got to worry about.
Yeah, we got to worry about
David
David Pearce Jr. That's
David
it.
Seals Jr. Okay.
You got to roll coverage today.
If you ain't watching him, boy.
Wait a minute. The great David Seals went to Tampa Bay.
That's what I'm saying.
Stop it.
You got to watch him.
Yeah, what Coach was saying, he said we got to roll coverage.
You know what? You so disrespectful.
You got to do that. All right. I'm down to my last poll question. All right. Here it is right here. Is there a player on this current roster that can become the Falcons' all-time sack leader?
I think we all know the answer to that question.
Pearson Dorland.
Yes.
Y'all actually think Pierce could become the all-time sack leader?
Yeah, because Coach, think about it. Pierce we had a bend like that at end since Abraham.
Yeah, that's true. So that means he has to get 10 or more, 8 more years straight. 8 to 9 more years straight to pass 94.
I mean, he got one down.
He got one down. All right.
That motor of his is gonna save him.
And see, y'all know me, man. I love when a player's athletic ability matches what he does on the field and on tape. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people go to the combine and do all kind of shit. Then you don't see it. Sunday. James Pearce, everything he showed you, you've seen.
Yeah, he was doing it in college. So yeah, he's the same player he was in college. Causing havoc. So yeah.
And lately, y'all, we've been drafting players that are the same players that they were in college. London, Bijan, Pierce, White, Bowman, hopefully Avion Terrell this year. So, so that's a good thing because the years past, we didn't do that. We were drafting these dudes. Oh, he's from Tacoma State and he got 12 sacks in the Peon Conference, and then that shit on relevant.
Peon Conference.
Lawrence sit there, and we've had our failures at pass rush.
Talk about Sid Barrett like that. Don't talk about Sid Barrett.
Or hey, he got long arms. What the hell they got to do with being a pass rush?
Long arms.
All right. That's like meeting a new woman you telling your partner about, and the first thing you describe, man, she got some long arms. Dude was like, what?
Get out.
You heard that too, son.
Man, she got some long fingers.
All right. Y'all ready for my quick lightning round stuff? Quick question.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Here come the bullshit.
Claude Humphrey, John Abraham.
I'm going with Humphrey. Humphrey got that jacket. You can't deny the jacket. You got that gold jacket.
Yeah, you can't deny the jacket.
Chuck Smith, Patrick Kerney.
Give me Chuck.
Chuck.
Me.
Uptown Chuck.
Grady Jarrett, Brandon Dorless.
Brandon Dorless.
Stop it.
I know what you're gonna say, Fred.
That was a setup.
No, it's
y'all
said Brandon Dorless?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Big Beasley, James Pearce Jr.
James Pearce.
James.
I'm gonna say this. Did James get 16 and a half? I'm going with Big Beasley.
Okay.
I'm gonna explain.
You know the difference, Coach? James got more of a dog in him than Vic had. Vic
that is
That's facts. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. His commitment
that's
to
true.
Football and stuff is there a lot more than Vic was.
Well, you know what though? I'm gonna defend Vic Beasley. I'm gonna blame that on Dan Quinn.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Vic was a dog in college.
Well,
he was a dog.
I don't know about that because if I find the footage, I'm gonna send it to all y'all inbox.
He was soft spoken. He liked country music.
Yeah. So I want to say when Grady Jarrett was at Clemson, they played Georgia one year. Georgia one. That's when we had Gurley.
Well, nobody can beat Georgia.
Then But I remember Ray Lewis was on the sideline because he was
Uh-huh.
your boy's mentor. And he was saying that he went to Vic Beasley that game and said, "Hey, y'all finna play a dog and Todd Gurley." And so many words, Ray Lewis was like, "Hey man, Vic didn't want to stick his nose in there against that run." So as a dog, so Ray Lewis kind of questioned it coming out of college. So it was like, maybe the signs was always there. We just ignored it because their athletic ability.
Well,
Yeah, that's why I'm
Thomas Mitchell was just drafting anything then too, because they had like you said, they was drafting numbers.
That was
Yeah. So yeah.
biker boys.
I'll say this: James Pearce actually has coaching that will not take him out of his natural position.
That's true. That's true.
To allow him to be great.
Bingo. Yeah. All right. Who is the best Russian duo in franchise history?
Probably Chuck and well no, probably Abe and Kerney. Right now.
Right now. I agree with that. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Who is the biggest what if pass rusher we have? What if?
Big Beasley.
Pat McKinley.
Wow.
Grandma.
Don't you talk about my grandma like that.
Wow.
I do this for my grandma.
I did it for my grandmama. She was turning over her grave when you said that. She knows. Let me stop. That ain't funny.
I mean, because you know what? If you look at it real fast before you move on, Beasley kind of did because he had 4.5 his rookie year. He had 16. He had like another 5, and then he had 8.5 when he left. He didn't do anything else when he left Atlanta. So I'm like, for his 4 year, did he earn his rookie contract? I would say that he did.
Yeah, he earned his rookie contract.
Yeah.
He's like right behind Grady in sacks, though. He's not that far behind Grady.
I look at it like this, Jerome. When they moved him, moved his position, that completely. I mean,
So his whole
after that, yeah, he was just discombobulated after that.
Y'all know if Vic Beasley would have went down to history. Just imagine that Super Bowl if he come down with that pick that Brady tried. It was like 2 plays before they scored.
Oh, bro!
When he was on tight end, when he was on Marcellus Bennett, whatever his name is, he come down with that, man. It's a street called Vic Beasley Jr. Avenue right now.
Oh yeah. That changed one of the P streets called the Vic Street.
You really about
Instead of bank
Can we stop talking about that now?
He'll have his own street in Bankhead.
Well, what?
I mean,
Sam, everybody need a couch.
I mean, bruh. Gee, Lord help us.
All right. This is the question. This is the last question before we get to close it out. Which current player on this roster today, or players, can someday wear the green jacket? I mean, the gold jacket, the green jacket, the gold jacket. I'm thinking about golf.
I'll say
that's overall, not just defense. Overall.
Oh well, Bijan. We just talking about anybody on the whole team.
Bijan for one, yeah.
I say Xavier Watts.
Bijan, Lindstrom.
Yeah, Jake
definitely. Bergeron on his trajectory is going. I think it's a possibility he could be that too.
He's at least 4 players. Okay.
Yeah.
And if Drake stays on his trajectory just consistently with 70, 80 catches, 900 to 12, and 8 to 10 touchdowns, I mean, he's gonna break a lot of Falcon records.
Yeah, history tells us he will be a gold jacket.
Yeah, quietly though.
Yeah.
Because he just
if AJ would have had more turnovers, he will be a gold jacket.
Right. the technically sound. He probably one of the top 5 technical corners in the league.
JB3.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think Jesse will get a
Huh?
I don't think Jesse's gonna get a green jacket.
I think he will.
If we win, if we do something crazy, like win 2 Super Bowls back to back, I'm just throwing it out there.
If he's on the team.
If he's on those teams, yeah. What does he rank all time in picks, Coach?
Let me see.
Or his career. Maybe not all time, but in his career. I'm curious. How many career picks does Jesse Bates have?
How many career picks? I think he got like 30 something.
Okay, and he at least ran with
he got about 9 or 10 since he been here. Shit.
Yeah, right. At least 3 pick sixes.
Yes.
Yeah, and you got to think he probably had some with Cincinnati too. He at least got 3 here. Yeah, you're right.
He got he got some. Let me see.
I think he break the 40 mark for interceptions. You can say
he has 27.
Okay, so he has about 13.
Yeah, he has 13 with Atlanta.
I was short by 4 or 5. Hell, I said 9 or 10.
He had 6 and 23 his first year here.
Yeah,
and he's declining right now. 6-4-3.
Well, you know what? I think that's because teams number one, he played close to the line of scrimmage this year too, so I think that took away from him.
Right.
And he took himself out of position quite a bit, trying to be super aggressive.
Trying to be Superman.
Trying to be too aggressive. Yep.
And then too,
when the ball was coming right to him.
Right. And to his defense, I don't think he knew the defense quite. So that's why he was guessing so much. But see, next year, year 2, you got to think the defense is going to be better because this their second year. They should be. You know what I'm saying? Like, this their second year in it. So
I think he felt that heat coming from that young youngin over there next to him. And he was like, you know what? Let me not make myself extendable out here.
Among active players, he's 5th.
Wow.
He has
then the NFL kind of going away from the strong and free safety prototypes. Like they kind of like you're just a safety now.
Right.
So Georgia Texas boy makes a great point right here. I don't see the NFL making a decision until after he finishes the program.
That ain't to next year.
Right.
So yeah,
that'd be nice though. I wouldn't mind.
We have seen that happen.
Yeah, because there's no evidence.
Yeah.
So, man, he gonna finish that program, get them folks $100,000. That's gonna be the end of that.
Yeah, basically. Right. That's why I say just a fine.
Because all this stuff about him damaging the police car, when that body cam footage came out, and it just showed him just pretty much just pull off on them. He didn't hit that cop. That was the main thing.
That's all you heard. That's all you heard. He got 4 career interceptions, pick sixes. That's a lot.
4 career pick sixes. Yeah.
He got 3.
Yeah, one with Cincinnati.
One with Cincinnati. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, one with Cincinnati and 3 here.
Yeah, 3 here.
But the 27 interceptions, he got to get at least 50 plus. He had to get 50 plus.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he definitely putting up Ring of Honor Falcon numbers.
Oh, he definitely he'll get that. He'll definitely get a Ring of Honor. He'll get that. So, I think he'll definitely get that right there.
Because I mean, he got 13 career picks. I know Dion had more than that his 5 years here, but I mean, still 13 picks anywhere. And then
But okay, does he finish his career here?
That's the question. That's what I was saying.
OG, I think if we drafted him, he would have. But the fact that he's a free agent and he'll be 30 at the end of the contract, I would get the most I'm getting Bates, man.
Now the thing is, when this deal is up, I mean, what kind of language is he gonna be talking? I mean, because right now he's talking that I want to be here and I'm willing to fit in wherever I have to fit in to be here. So So I mean,
go ahead.
if he takes that cut, if he's willing to take that cut, whatever that may be, to stay here, then I mean, now we talking about a little something different.
Right. Because my thing is, he probably looking at, man, with this pass rush with these young boys, man, I can extend my career maybe 1 or 2 extra seasons because I don't have to
Right.
work as hard.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
see, the thing is, I think once Mike Hughes is out of the lineup and we got a real true number 2 corner that the safeties don't have to babysit, oh, it's gonna be a problem. That's why I'm hoping Avion catches on like around week 6, week 7, like as the season progresses, he just get a better understanding
I
of the
think
defense and get a bigger role.
Mike Hughes would get traded off.
Yeah. Hey, Detroit, y'all need a corner from what Taryn Arnold did.
That's what I was just. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too.
Hey, go back to your maker.
I was listening to Tori and the kid on the show today. They was like, who's going to play opposite of AJ? I don't know. There's a lot of guys that are working out that position. There's a lot of guys working out that position to be number 2. A lot of people saying it's going to be their brother. A lot of people still saying it's going to be Mike Hughes. So I even heard some people say it may be Toby. I said Kobe.
I think it's gonna be Mike Hughes until further notice.
Yeah.
We're gonna see.
I think what keep Mike Hughes safe, coach, is the fact that Billy Bowman probably not gonna be ready till maybe week 4 of the regular season, depending on how his rehab going. So like that's what's saving him because I think Mike Hughes might end up playing a little bit more nickel than what we think.
Possible. That's very possible.
It's very possible. Yeah.
But I seen somebody who's moved up on the depth chart.
Who?
Please don't say Brooks.
No.
Um,
I'm gonna let you guys know something. They have moved. Listen. Yep.
Who?
Yeah, I saw that too.
Joe Clark.
He behind AJ. He coach right.
He's moved up on the depth chart. He was back there at one point. Also, somebody who's moved up on the depth chart.
So
they moved
as far as
safety. Guess who they moved to safety?
Who?
Natron Brooks.
Natron Brooks.
Now he'll hit.
He's behind Jimmy
He
Robinson.
has the speed and the.
But he attacks the ball too though.
He's aggressive. Yes.
And that I think being a free safety, he's right behind Xavier. I think that's a good spot for him.
Yes.
So,
what about Kobe?
Kobe's behind.
So
Clark Phillips.
as far as,
and they do got Sidney Brown behind.
I was gonna say
Billy
as far as.
Go ahead, Fresh.
I'll say as far as safeties for JB to make it, the lowest person interception record is 29. There's quite a few people with 29 interceptions in the Hall of Fame.
So in other words,
you got that far to go to touch that.
What years was that? And how many of those guys got championships?
Let's go.
I'm just saying.
And you have
who has 29? The lowest in there.
Hold on. Oh no. The lowest? No.
Charles Woodson.
No. Let me go back. The lowest is 32.
32. And who has that?
Jack Ham.
Oh, come on,
Kenny Easley.
Oh, come on now,
Nick. What is that? Nick something? I can't pronounce. The next person will be Brian Dawkins with 37.
Okay,
mm-hmm.
he has to catch Brian Dawkins to even have a chance. He has to catch that because the other guys they're champions.
So I would say like.
Except Kenny Easy, he was a
That's
Terminator. Kenny
how
Easy
many
was a
more is
Terminator.
that? That's 8.
Yeah. No, that's 10. He had to catch Dawkins, he had to get 10. 10 more
Dawkins
Yeah,
is
he
at
need
what?
10.
30.
37.
Dawkins got 37.
So he need at
I
least
think he
8.
can get that.
Yeah, he can. In his career, he can. Yeah, I think he can.
Right. I mean,
If he can play 5 more years and get 3 each year, that's 15 more. That'll give him a good what's going. But he needs some more pick sixes. He had to have some more pick sixes.
I mean, he got 27 now for his career, right?
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. If he gets 15 more interceptions in the next 5 years, and he get about 3-4 more pick sixes, he has a real strong chance.
What break?
So, but yeah, man. Cindy Brown, if Billy Bowman ain't ready, Cindy Brown gonna be a nickel.
Right.
I bet said that.
Yeah. So.
And you're going on special teams too, so he has value.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We traded for him for a reason.
And Troy Anderson he's a third stringer now. Him and JD are even.
Don't do that, Coach.
JD even
gone.
even up out of
Stop it.
I'm just saying.
His ass
I ain't gonna make the roster. I didn't put
Anybody that's even with JD, you're gone.
Braylon Trice, you third string too. I'm just saying. All right. Anyway, man, that's all I got for today. So let's get our last words, man, before we can get out of here. I ain't trying to go no more than 2 hours. I'm at the 2 hour mark. So, Jerome, last words, sir.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Listen to all this truth, these history facts that we got for y'all. Tune in to Coach tomorrow. Tune in to the Regulators on Sunday. Tune in to OG, the Ant, the freshman. When him and Coach together, y'all know what it is. So, yeah, that's what I got, man. Thanks to everybody for coming out and let's get a shot next go round.
Mr. White.
And shit, the wrong shot of promo for everybody.
Right.
Hey, shit, what time is it? Yeah, getting ready to do the SmackDown recap. But after that, man, y'all, be on the lookout. Mr. White Sports Talk pop up. Yeah, got a few things to talk about. Few things to talk about. With everybody's favorite basketball player going to Philadelphia. And check me out Mad Monday. The usual NFL update, Braves update, Dream update, All-Star, WNBA All-Star Weekend recap will probably be Monday or Wednesday. But that's what I got. Oh yeah, by the way, defense wins championship.
Fresh.
Shoot, I'll be dropping some well, of course, like the OG said, we'll be doing the SmackDown recap, and then after that I'll be dropping some football. Of course, you'll catch me on Coach's morning, you dig, and yeah, I'll be dropping some more anime too.
You dropping something on Jack Plummer from the UFL trying out for the 49ers?
Jack who?
Oh, I can do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drop
Quarterback
some
from
on
the UFL.
Okay.
Yeah, I could do
All right.
some on that.
All right.
Don't forget. Get your Mick Foley right.
Right. And don't order no fries with that either. Anyway,
Exactly.
Go ahead, Big A.
Stupid. Well, like my guy said, stay tuned for the SmackDown Live that's coming up. And stay tuned for Coach's Show tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock, and the regular show on Sunday at 11:05. We're here. And training camp starting next week.
Yes, sir. About time.
Like I said, I want to thank everybody for joining all the panel, man. People in the chat, appreciate y'all for hopping in here. Like I said, today, man, we talked a little about the James Pearce situation. What's going to happen is going to happen. But as of now, we don't know. But what we want, we may get. What we want, we may not get. But anyway, also, we talked a little bit about the pass rush of the Falcons, new and old. So I hope you guys enjoyed that part, man. We're going to try to keep stuff up, try to keep history going, because Sam got me started on this history stuff. Him and Fresh. I do a little bit more. I do a lot of research on it, so I'm gonna bring it to you guys probably on Friday nights and so on and so on. But like I say, man, if you're new to this channel, man, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video out, hit the notification bell, man, and so on and so on. And like I say, Friday night whistle, Saturday morning bird feeder. That's our thing, man. Huh? Okay.
I'm watching. I'm sorry. I'm watching.
You watch the baseball? I don't know. Okay. But again, like I say, man, until next time, man, remember this here, though. Championship teams are built in the trenches. Legends are made by getting to the quarterback.
Let's go.
And that's all I got to say, man. Have a great night. Peace.
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 Also, keep your whistle ready. All right, man.